Hello guys, welcome to another PG3D weapon comparison video. In today's video, I'm going to be comparing the Heroic Epee to the Cuthulu Legacy. So if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And click that notification bell down below to turn on post notifications and get notified whenever I post a new video. Now, let's get on with it. Okay, so we've got the Heroic Epee right here, which is starts off as a legendary, and then we have the Cuthulu Legacy. Now, which starts off as mythical. Now, they both actually are from battle passes. The Cuthulu Legacy is from the current battle pass right here. You get it from doing the special challenges. And then the Heroic Epee is from a battle pass, I think, I forget how many months exactly, but I think it was at the start of this year when the Heroic Epee was out. So, it's a pretty old battle pass weapon. I only got it because it came back into the trader's van, and I wasn't actually playing that much at the time that it was out in the battle pass, because I took a break from Pixel Gun for a while. So, I'm back with the Heroic Epee, so really cool that I was actually able to get it. So, the thing that is really similar about both of these is they both have healing effects. And so many people are saying that Heroic Epee is really bad now. Cuthulu Legacy is way better. And I'm going to find out if that is true in this video, so be sure to watch until the end. So we've got attack of 89 and attack of 76. That's a big difference in attack speed. Very, very different. And then we have mobility of 85 on both. On the Heroic Epee, it has super punch, poison, healing area. The Cuthulu Legacy has consecutive explosions, poison, healing, and then it also has the shield buff. And it doesn't actually say there, but it's because you can see that your character's holding a shield, and that'll give you the shield buff, which will give you a bit more defense. So the difference between healing and healing area is healing area will heal you and anyone that's near you. Healing will only heal you, and then the healing staff that has teammates healing will only heal your teammates. So that is a big difference, especially during sieges or escort and stuff, because being able to heal yourself and your teammates is quite a bit different. So they're both really good. I'm going to equip the same modules so that you can see the difference. So I usually use, I think this is my normal loadout, right? Okay, so I have the same modules on each. So the Heroic Epee tends to be 3 to 4 shot kill. But the reason you want the Heroic Epee more is because of its healing. Its healing is better than the Cuthulu Legacy, but of course the Cuthulu Legacy has that extra defense buff, which will help you as well. So the Heroic Epee of course heals you faster and more. The Cuthulu Legacy's healing is about 8. Heroic Epee I think was 12 or 13. And that super punch is pretty good. It's actually really powerful. The Cuthulu Legacy is a little bit hard to hit the opponent because you can't actually hit them with the initial damage from the sword. You can only hit them with the consecutive explosion, which is on the ground. So it's really hard to hit the opponent in the air if you are using the Cuthulu Legacy. Which is also a difference between the Heroic Epee and the Cuthulu Legacy. And also the Heroic Epee has 0 delay, making it good for melee switch and category spam. And the Cuthulu Legacy unfortunately does have delay, so it's only best to use the Cuthulu Legacy if you have all the rest of your weapons with no delay. Or at least your backup, your special and your heavy. So the Cuthulu Legacy tends to be a one-shot. It'll usually one-shot them either with the initial damage from the consecutive explosions, or the poison will usually finish them off, because the poison on the Cuthulu Legacy is more powerful than the one on the Heroic Epee. But sometimes with higher armored players, the Cuthulu Legacy tends to be a 2-shot kill, and that is a guarantee at least 2-shot, or at most guaranteed. So I'm going to go into actually the polygon quickly. So the heroic Epee, you've got 2-shot headshot, and that is again a difference because the Cuthulu Legacy cannot get headshots. And you can see there the poison is pretty weak, and then 2-shot body because of that super hit. So now I'm going to use the Cuthulu Legacy, so let's go over to here. Actually, I don't know if it's not in the gallery yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into a nice knife party. So you'll see that with that teammates healing and your own healing on the heroic Epee, well, it's honestly personal preference, but if you're going to be doing sieges and clan raids and stuff like that, I would honestly rather use the heroic Epee because it not only heals myself, but it can heal my teammates, and it's faster healing, which is really crucial for the sieges and raids. And you can see here, this thing is just complete obliteration of players. So if you're looking for damage and healing, you want to use the Cuthulu Legacy, of course. If you're looking just for something that you can heal with and melee switch, then you definitely want to go with the heroic Epee. The heroic Epee, I think, is in the top, at least top 5 for weapons for category spam, any type. I'd say that the dual cashbacks, the golden division from clans weapon, might be the best for category spam because it has that 100 mobility, and you always want to be moving in category spam. And then I don't know which of these two weapons, the Cuthulu Legacy or the Epee, to put in second place. But to be honest, I would honestly put the heroic Epee there because in category spam, you're not looking to get close to anybody and melee them. You want to keep your distance and keep switching your weapons and attacking them. You don't want to get really that close to them because it makes it harder to aim. So if you're going to be doing category spam, I would honestly prefer the Epee. So as you saw there, I got some good 19 kills already. So I'm going to remember that 19 kills, and I'm going to switch over to... Is it just me, or is the heroic Epee not here? Okay, well, I got some nice kills with that. Why is the heroic Epee not there? Is it because it has teammate healing? Okay, yeah, because I had the heroic Epee equipped and it didn't. Okay, I don't know if that's a glitch or they did that on purpose. So there, I got some good 19 kills in about a minute or so. So definitely, if you want to have that damage, you want to use the Cuthulu Legacy. So I guess I'm going to have to use the Epee in a match that is not knife party because it got glitched out or they just don't allow it there. So as you see here, there's no input, no output. So good weapon because there is no type of delay. And if you put attack speed modules on the Cuthulu Legacy, that'll make the Cuthulu Legacy way better. And on the heroic Epee, I just put attack speed modules on it because it just makes the weapon better. So let's see if I can get up close to any of these players. Hopefully if I can get here, I'll damage myself with the... Oh yeah, this doesn't deal self-damage. Come on, something deals self-damage, please. Photon freezer. 2. And look at that healing. Look at that. Yeah, so it's 12 healing. And then if we go over to the Cuthulu Legacy. So yeah, it's 8. So 8 compared to 12. Not bad. That shield, of course, might, for raids and sieges, it's just personal preference, because either you want higher defense and healing, or you want to be able to heal your teammates. See, if your teammates also have the Cuthulu Legacy, then I would recommend both of you using the Cuthulu Legacy, because the only reason the Epee is better for raids is because you can heal your teammates. But if they can heal themselves, then that would probably be better. Or you can just use the Cuthulu Legacy and a different weapon that has teammates healing, like the underwater carbine. So let's go into this again, and since this is a more open map, I'm going to be using the Cuthulu Legacy now. So yeah, for raids, I definitely think that the healing staff is also good, but the healing staff it does not heal you. If it healed you yourself, it would just be great. If you want to heal your teammates, I would recommend something like the underwater carbine or the Epee instead of the healing staff, because you always want to have your melee have self-heal in any kind of form, whether it's like lifesteal, or because in raids you either want lifesteal, you want at least one item in your loadout giving you either lifesteal, self-healing, healing area, and then you might also want a weapon that can give you more defense. So, and the Cuthulu Legacy is good at the defense and the attack, and also that self-heal. So there's of course a lot of better weapons for self-heal, but both of these weapons seem to be the most popular choice of healing weapons. As you can see here, the most popular, I think, one of the most popular category spam melees is the heroic Epee. So it would definitely win the popularity contest of the most people using it for category spam. But I mean, if you go into duels, you'll see tons of people using the Cuthulu Legacy, because it's an easy weapon to scam people with, because it is a one-shot. So you just grab your energy modules on with that energy shield that makes you invulnerable to any long-range attacks, any attacks that aren't melee. And then you grab yourself like the ninja shurikens and the reflector or something like that, and then you can get yourself some easy duel wins. So both weapons are great. To be honest, I would rank the Cuthulu Legacy, in my own opinion, 8 out of 10. Because the Cuthulu Legacy, I don't know why, I just don't really like how it's kind of hard to hit the opponent with it, especially if they're up in the air. And the heroic Epee, I'd give it about a 10 out of 10. Now this is for cat spam. If you're going to be doing casual, I'd rank the Cuthulu Legacy a 9 out of 10, because it's kind of hard to hit them with when you can only hit consecutive explosions. And then I'd rank the Epee for casual about a 7 or a 6 out of 10, because if you're doing casual, you have no need for low damage without delay and self-healing. If you're going to play casual, you always want those weapons that deal a lot of damage, because you're not constantly switching in between weak weapons to deal lots of damage, which is sometimes the case in category spam. So of course, Cuthulu Legacy is easier to get. It's out right now in the Battle Pass. You just have to do those Atlantis challenges and you unlock it. So they're both really cool, to be honest. They're really cool looking. The Cuthulu Legacy is probably really way cooler than the Heroic Epee. And then the Heroic Epee is also really cool, but you can see you also carry like a little poison bottle, which is what poisons the opponents. Which I think the poison only works on the Heroic Epee if you hit them with the Super Punch. So they're both even. Definitely would recommend getting both if you can. Playing casual, you want the Cuthulu Legacy. Playing in category spam, you're probably most of the time going to want the Heroic Epee. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, click that notification bell, and also join my clan. So the requirements for my clan is 1,000 valor per war, and there's the ID at the bottom left. So hope you did enjoy the video. Leave a like, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.